Well, what I've always loved about art and life, I guess in general, in a broad sense, is contrast and conflict. Things that are happening together, but they factually can't. One thing cannot exist without the other, but they also uh, contrast. What do you? What I've always what I've always loved about art and life in general, as a broad sense, is contrast and conflict. One thing cannot exist without the other, and so on and so on. We're always trying to find answers and explanations to everything. Even when we know they can't be found, we still grasp for answers and solutions, things that make rational sense. And we kind of tend to stick to answers that we know aren't true, but we still believe those. And honestly, I see a lot of beauty in that. I think life and people are full of those contradictions, those falsehoods, and in believing that and stopping to believe that, people undergo a lot of changes. And those changes can't really be reasoned with. You just go through them and you grow as a person. And how does that connect to technology and theater? Well, I think theater and technology are kind of contradictions in themselves, at least how we view them right now in society. Theater is this very deeply human, this personal experience where you portray your true self. A director and an actor, they show real emotion on a scene. In a way, it's the most real you can be, even though it's very fake, but it's very real, and there's also a contradiction in that, so that's also fun. So yeah, it's very real through fake characters, but there's a very big belief in it. And then technology, on the other hand, as we publicly see it, is a total contradiction to that. It dehumanizes us. We set ourselves up online in a fake avatar, in a fake username. We try to be someone else because we want to hide our true feelings and escape from those. So we kind of view technology as this thing that makes us less human, but it's not true, at least not entirely, in my opinion. And putting those things together, theater and technology, just creates new questions and answers. To questions, to things that we've asked a million times, but now we ask them in a different context and we get a different answer. And they provide very new answers, things that we've never heard before, these unknown, unexplored paths that we haven't tread on before. So it can shape the way we think about ourselves, about these questions, and about the future. And because of that, actually have a great impact on our future and how we view technology and ourselves. Now we can grow humanity as a whole through art and technology. At least I hope that's what we end up doing. I think it's a very, very large ideal, but we still strive towards it, I guess, as artists. Also, I think technology provides more people to be able to view art and even express themselves through art. Obviously, like what we used in the exposition and for junk, we used virtual reality, which needs very expensive hardware, very expensive VR sets, so it's definitely not easily accessible for everyone, especially if you're a lot poorer. But we do see a giant growth in technology for people with different handicaps, and how it can create a way more accessible world for everyone. And especially theater is I think, very unfriendly towards poor people and people with handicaps and people of different cultures. And I think technology just has the ability to change that, to be able to reach out to more people, because you can literally reach more people. You can make it less expensive, and I think it's a very good thing to strive towards, to make it more accessible for everyone.